Oh, yes. I was just looking at this estate tax, a tax paid for the privilege of transferring property from a deceased person to the heir or heirs of said property. An estate tax is not tax on the property itself, nor is it an inheritance tax. Oh, then there's that establishment clause, a clause in the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, separating church and state, providing that neither the federal government or any state can pass laws favoring a religion, nor can it force any citizen to profess a belief in any religion. Oh, now, this estate tax, yes. You know, a lot of people give to education, and I know your elementary school was important to you as a billionaire. Yes. And the thought is, well, I'm going to give a percentage of my estate to the elementary school that I went to so that they can purchase all new televisions for every classroom. And I'm not going to influence their religion, I'm not, but I'm going to control the television viewing of students so as to get them to accept that cloning is what we're going to do. It's the way that we're going to go. Oh. Now let's say that as a citizen playing God, that I found out that you used any gift or benevolence from any individual so as to purchase any technology. Well, as a citizen of the United States, I'd say that would be the misuse of the assets of those that have passed away. Now, when you go through America's school system, yes, and you look at the actual payment for cable or satellite television, yes, get me the actual gifts that have been given as a result of somebody dying and leaving in their will X number of dollars of property. That you just had to have a TV in every public school so that you could influence the thoughts of the students to no longer want any sort of Christianity being involved in their personal lives. Now, I know as a father, Pooch, there have been a few instances when I was parenting where somebody would do something that I'd say, well, I don't think we should have to see that in school. Now, the estate tax, yes, it's something that a lot of citizens don't like paying because it can be 35% of your estate depending upon the size of it. Yes. Could you get me all the estate tax forms of those that have died where they gifted anything of value to elementary, junior high, high school, or college or university because their alma mater was so fucking important to them. Now, this pupil Bill of Rights, yes, where it's rooted in the 14th Amendment, yes, it's also rooted in the 14th Amendment that you cannot deprive me of life, liberty, or property without due process. Now, I'm going to go through the actual gifts to every school in the United States. All of that charitable work that they did. Then I'm going to look at your servers. Ooch. I'm going to look exactly at what it was that you were piping into the classroom, where you thought, well, we've got to make a clone of the students, but the students can't remember that they have a dog. And the dogs sit there and watch movies every day where you decided to sow into their brains. Now, there have been those that have been very obstructionist to the whole concept of not cloning citizens. Ouch! And I find anything in any public school that is not the actual human being, that is not the actual citizen. Now, for all the illegal aliens, I did talk to you about that, but let's just set you aside for a second. I want to know the last 40 years of actual charitable giving for every school in the United States of America. Right now.